I caught you red-handed, red lips on some that ain't mine. I should call it off of where we're standing, 'cause girl, you and I don't wanna waste my time. Looking in your eyes, baby, I don't even see you. Running around like you don't even wanna be. I know the story, baby, I wanna confess you. I got one question, what would you do to you? Would you love you, would you leave you out to dry? Would you lie, say that running don't cross your mind? And tell me, baby, would you drive you crazy? What would you do? What would you do to you? Knowing you set the whole damn house on fire. Knowing you wouldn't let you make it out alive. For you blame me, tell me that you hate me. What would you do? What would you do to you? And tell me honestly, if you practice honesty, would you tell the world that you're everything I thought you'd be? Would you take you back? Would you cut you loose? If you were wearing these boots, baby, what would you do to you? Would you love you? Would you leave you out to dry? Would you lie, say that running don't cross your mind? And tell me, baby, would you drive you crazy? What would you do? What would you do to you? Knowing you set the whole damn house on fire. Knowing you wouldn't let you make it out.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we get to watch Nico Collins. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Texans and the Lions on Sunday night.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Good to be in the booth with Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Greg, this is a passing league. You know that from your days. It's evolved even more into a game in the air. And boy, do we have a couple of quarterbacks who know all about moving their team via the pass.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see this ball thrown early and often throughout the game. And anyone who loves offensive football, this is certainly a treat. And you said it, Mike. This league has turned more and more with each passing season into a passing league. If you can't throw, if you can't generate points through the air and explosive plays, it is going to be very difficult to compete and win week in and week out in today's modern NFL.
About ready to get this one started. Jaime Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Lions, led by Jared Goff, chanting his name during the playoffs in 2023 in Detroit. Far cry from the trade from the Rams to the Lions, second in the league in passing a season ago.
Going back and looking at last week's tape, just a little too up and down for my liking. It's hard to win consistently in the NFL, Mike, with your quarterback having good plays, good weeks, bad weeks. You want to just level all of that out. Maybe you lose some of the highs, but you prevent some of the lows. And when he was good, he was really good. But when he was bad, those are the back-breaking plays that really are hard to overcome if you want to win consistently in this league.
Second down and 8. From the gun, it's Goff. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here's a third down and 4. Williams in motion. From the gun on third down, it's Goff. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short. and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
The Texans come out with the Rookie of the Year from last year in the NFL. C.J. Stroud, he was the number 2 overall pick out of Ohio State. Greg, a talented quarterback here.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On play action, Stroud. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down as they move the chains on 3rd down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Kirby Joseph there to make the play. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Stroud. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Automatic 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
They'll run here with Akers. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Lions offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Down the field, he's got St. Brown. And he's taken down up past the 35.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Christian Harris there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Still second down.
On second down, Goff. The catch is made. It's Agnew. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. He has run the ball well to this point in the season, right there amongst the NFL leaders in rushing. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go. Hey.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. Now, a flag comes in. It was thrown by the umpire. The pickup is 4, but usually that's a holding penalty. That's on the veteran Shaq Mason.
Still first down.
Here's Stroud. He'll spot his big tight end. That's Dalton Schultz. Good recovery after the penalty. He's back within a couple of yards of that first down. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run with Mixon. And they finally get him down. Good gain on the ground, but hold everything. Maybe a reason he got so free. Laramie Tunsil, the big tackle, flagged there.
Still second down.
A second down throw for Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Brian Branch in on the tackle. Throwing on second down. Stroud. Pressure gets there. And down he goes. It's Hutch. Aiden Hutchinson. Former #2 overall pick. In there to bring him down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush. This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. 1st and 10. Now Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll stay on the ground. Again, Montgomery. Not much there, a yard or two down to the 48. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 3rd and 5. Goff to throw. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Look like movement over there on the left side, and the flag is down.
Offense.
Here's Goff. Open man, he's got Agnew. Well, that looked like a pretty clear hold. The gain was 5, but let's check the call.
Still first down.
Here's Goff. Quick throw, taken in.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Goff in the pistol. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
3rd and 9. Williams in motion. Goff to throw. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. That his first touchdown this year. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone, and Tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Texans offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll be hoping to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 our score as this drive begins with a first down.
On the quick, right?
Back to throw, Stroud. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding.
Still first down.
All right.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. Well, they'll get the penalty yardage back here. Pickup of 10, and it will be 2nd and 10.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And this will be a Lions 1st down. He's able to take it up to the 30-yard line.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
One more time for Montgomery. And we'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. It is Azeez Al-Shire with the stop. Second and 7. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing, Goff. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff to throw on first down. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
A second down throw for Goff. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. What can they do here on third down and 7? They move Laporta, sending him in motion. From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. Here, the ball is thrown short. The idea is get the ball in the hands of your playmaker and let him pick up the rest with his feet. But you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove. I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
A fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They lead it here in the second quarter, 7-0, as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. On second down, Goff. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
the shotgun. It's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a fourth down. Here's Jack Fox now. He's on to punt it for the fourth time tonight. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Texans offense getting set to get back to work. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down.
Here we go.
Schultz is the motion man. On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A second down throw for Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he will go all the way. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Lions offense make their way out to take over once more. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Goff. It's caught by the tight end, Laporta.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Hold on. Check. What?
Now Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. To throw is Goff. Catch is made. That is Williams. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Goff to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
They don't end up winning this game, like they're going to look back on that missed throw as being really the biggest reason why. They're just able to connect on that play. Not only is it a big play, but I think they find themselves with an opportunity for a walk-off touchdown.
3rd and a yard. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. Here's the punter now, as he'll come on to kick for the 5th time here tonight. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Texans offense going to take over here in the final minute. of this first half. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10.
Here we go, let's go.
Dell motioning over. On the handoff, it's Mixon. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Kirby Joseph there to make the play. Schultz is the motion man. Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. That one caught by Tank Dell. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. So, 1 touchdown apiece for our 2 teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. Low-scoring game, all tied, 3rd quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10.
Oh, hey.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. Inside the 40. Joe Mixon. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways. And they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
You'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Mike, you've heard me say it 1,000 times. The easiest down to throw the ball in the NFL is 1st down. I hate when teams wait till later in the possession to throw the ball. So early 1st down completion, you're on the plus side of the field. Now you're thinking strike. Touchdown, field goal. But either way, I'm coming away with points.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Goff. Open man. He's got Agnew.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. Williams in motion. From the gun, it's Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
On 1st down, it's Goff. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Here's Goff. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense. And their running back set to go once more. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Mixon. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward.
Still 1st down.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after 1st down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
On 2nd down, Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on 1st down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on 2nd. And now they find themselves in a critical 3rd down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. They will work the middle with Mixon.
This is a spot you just love to be in as a defensive player. I mean, you've got him backed up so far. you're not really fearing any play call, let alone a run. Sit a couple guys back, keep the ball from being thrown over your head. Everybody else track the ball, comes up well short.
That's Amon-Ra St. Brown and the rest of the Detroit offense heading out for their next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. So they start this on the ground with Montgomery. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Here's a handoff to Montgomery. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now Montgomery. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Goff to throw. The catch is made. It's Agnew. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
On the handoff, it's Montgomery. And that'll be a pickup of 3. A 2nd down throw for Goff. And the Lions are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
And his great game continues. And all game long, Mike, he's really been on the receiving end of a lot of big plays, but I think we might have just seen his best one yet.
1st and goal, and here's Montgomery. He slams it in there, and he is in. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. The extra point is good. And the Lions move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
On play action, Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I think that's one of those cases where he just tried to put a little bit too much on it and fit it into that window, Mike, and sails it high. Give his guy a chance to bring that one down. Put that ball on his chest and help him secure that catch. At this level, when you're that open, that ball has to be completed.
And here's the first carry for the power back, Dameon Pierce. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
All right.
Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll get this one complete to Brown. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game. It allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Stroud to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
The Lions offense headed back to take over once more. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 36 yards. Williams in motion. Goff to throw on 1st down. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Now, Goff. This is caught at the 2. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Lions. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
Texans 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense getting their final instruction. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Dell motioning over. On first down, it's Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well.
Here we go.
35 yards. They'll keep it on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Here we go, let's go.
A second down throw for Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell.
Holding. Offense. Still second down.
Ow, tonight.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Oh, Eric.
Stroud. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
Quarterback just has to get this ball out of his hands. I understand giving your guy a chance to pick up the first down. Let's see if he can get some space downfield past the sticks and put one on him. But once it's clear that's not going to work, this ball either needs to be thrown away, checked down, but you certainly don't want to continue to go backwards.
Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over. They'll send a tight end in motion right. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Catch is made by Wright. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Goff to throw. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And the Texans are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are...
That is intercepted by the first-round pick from Alabama, Terrion Arnold. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll run with Montgomery. And he's into the end zone yet again. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Detroit. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
This fielded at about the 9. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. They try to work the screen with Mixon. Down the sideline. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Stroud. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
On 2nd down, Stroud. Again, working deep downfield.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Schultz is the motion man. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he'll get about 5. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. From the gun, here's Montgomery. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
From the gun, it's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. His 11th grab of the game and a first down.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
The field goal is good. Next.
That's how I be happy. This for all my not a baby. For my ladies on stage, they clapping. Transaction, cause your mama need a mansion. Get cracked, put them in the. Can't forget the yellow brother in. Shed so many tears, lost 100 friends. Every time I see them, I'ma need that. Believe that. Label tryna give me feedback, tell me bring the streets back. Fans said they want 2015 Vince. Drop big fish, cause been weak since. Damn. Tell me how you really